Hello and welcome to the WES World E-Bike Series round 5 and 6 in Sardinia, Italy for the very first time ever. We're in the area of Monte Pino thanks to the support of the autonomous region of Sardinia and the city of Olbia. This world famous tourism destination has an amazing sea view and is hosting the E-Mountain Bike World Cup to improve its popularity within the cycling community. Paddock opening and the morning bike checks on the Saturday. The rules have changed this year. Motor power limitation to 750 watts applies to the sole UCI E-Mountain Bike World Cup. Well, the bikes are ready. Let's take a look at the racetrack number 1 from Andrea Pavanello.
Ciao, sono Andrea Pavanello.
Hi, this is Andrea Pavanello. We're here in Olbia, Monte Pino for the third round of WES World E-Bike Series. Follow me, let's take a tour of the track.
Giro di ricognizione.
Andrea's ready. Underway then. Dry, loose soil here. The Italian region of Sardinia, of course, is not really a rainy area. Some of the rock gardens on this track are very, very demanding. You can see making your way uphill. The bike really responding to every move the rider makes. Andrea riding very, very well on this particular section. Almost at the top of the peak and then onto the downhill. Now this is very tricky. It's fast, it's dusty, it's slippery. There are some good sections along this particular area, little sectors where you can overtake, but not on this particular part. Really demanding on the upper body as well, as you have to move left and right. This is a little bit easier. Battery consumption on that lap, 8%, and that's the lap of the track. Here's our race format. The riders will get ready for the qualification first. The women start first, all the riders from the fastest to the slowest. This is Catherine Sterneman of Thomas Ascol. Anna Spielman, the new world champion. And it's Sterneman who takes pole position on her return with a new motor unit. Let's hear from her now.
Yeah, I mean, I always come here. I join Joris because it's actually his thing, his job, and for me it's more like a hobby. I just love to ride my bike. I love to race the e-bike, and just want to give my very best, have fun, and yeah, that's it.
She loves to ride her bike. As she mentioned, Joris Reef, her partner in life, there he is. This is Theo Scham. Looking good, comparing times. And this is Mirko Tabacchi of Tokascol. He's the fastest rider. It went well, even better than expected. During yesterday's free practice, I just couldn't find the perfect feeling with the course. And we worked well afterwards to get ready for it. I took the pole position, I'm happy with it. Well, a 12-lap race is going to be long, it's going to be hard, and we'll see who will make it at the very last laps. There might be changes at the front. Race number 1, the sun is shining. There's the situation with the weather, 24 degrees. Anna Spielman in her World Championship jersey, riding for high bike. Front row of the grid, everybody ready. Let's take a look at the starting grid. 3 women in the top 10, 6 different nations represented. Race number 1 here in Sardinia is about to start. Off they go. Look at that, a real tussle for the whole shot. That was close. Tabacchi just takes the lead. Reef just behind in the red on the right-hand side. Cuellar, Denda, Garibo working well together. Now the first part of this course, Tabaki. Reef takes a little jump over there. Very fast section. Look at that air the riders take as they throw dust up from the wheels. But Tabaki is off to a very, very fast start. Here's confirmation then of the Santero hole shot. Wow, that was close. Tabaki and Wiedenroth are the Santero hole shots. Pavanello, Anna Spielmann, first position in the women's race. Recently crowned as the world champion. Really leading well here. Sterneman there in the black just behind. This is Wiedenroth. It's basically copy-paste of the World Championship podium. Tabaki still ahead of the Swiss, but he's pushing hard. Tabaki wants to increase his lead. Little kick out there. Audrey Cuellar of Bafang Factory Artisana. Solid third place. Theo Charme, the Frenchman, not that far behind. And another jewel, Denda from Garibo. What a race. This is Giulia Bertoni, the T-Wing Factory rider. She's got cracked ribs. What a star. And all smiles here from Sonia Rodriguez. Here at the front of the men's race again, Tabaki and Reef. Reef right in the wheel now. Tabaki just leaning the bike into that little turn. And this is a good tussle. Charme has managed to overtake Cuellar. Garibo in the black joining the party. There's Charme. Adrien Cuellar in the black Garibo. Denda is just behind. Now here's Spielmann in the women's race. This is starting to get close. Sterneman is pushing now. The world champion trying to gain a little bit of margin on the descent. But you can never let up with the switch coach just behind. Sterneman's looking good, isn't she? This is Wiedenroth. No struggle. She just needs points. Look at this for a slow motion. Just shows this downhill, the concentration of Tabaki and his skills. Cuellar in the orange in third. Garibo in fourth. His style is so relaxed and so different. Charme just behind. So called the wild goat. There's Bertoni. Tabaki and Reef. This is Charme swapping places with Garibo. And both now with Cuellar. Sterneman looks fearless despite suffering a puncture. And a partner, Joris Reef, now in first place. He's overtaken Tabaki. Tabaki now in second, pushing to try and get back on terms. And Spielmann has managed to open up her lead now. She's comfortable. These two riders riding well. Garibo now ahead of Charme. They're opening up the gap on Cuellar. Bafang rider might have suffered some problems, and problems now for Charme. We come to the end of the men's race. Joris Reef with the wheelie takes the victory in the Olbia round. Celebrates as he crosses the line. Charme lapped, visibly struggling. Big celebration for Joris Reef. And second place for Tabaki. Let's see what happened to Charme. The DJI motor unit boost made was forbidden in WES races, so that button was removed from the handlebar. Well, the engine didn't work in the end. I had limited power and limited speed. Two Swiss riders congratulating each other. Let's hear from Lucas Denda now.
Interesting start at the moment, but yeah, was quite slip and slide, and yeah, I took out some speed in the beginning because I knew it could be hard with the battery at the end. It could be tight, and then yeah, I had a gap to the to fourth and fifth position. But in the end, yeah, the engine and the battery delivered, and they could turn on some gas for the end. And yeah, first podium this year, and I'm really happy with that.
First podium this year for Lucas Dender. There's the result. Reef takes the win from Tabaki. Dender in third place.
Yeah, so it was a tough course, like really slippery. It's hard to find the flow. Already yesterday I struggled with different tire choices, more air in the tire, less air. But somehow in the race it got better and better because like you had some corners with some grip. And yeah, it was a tough battle in the front with Tabaki, so it was even harder with the dust. We battled each other almost like the first half of the race, and at some point I could make the move, and I knew now it's time to go because it was way easier to ride in the front. Yeah, you could choose the line, less dusty, and that was basically, I think, the recipe to win the race in the end. Tomorrow's race, another tough day, maybe a little bit more climbing, a different strategy. I think it's better to ride from the front. Yeah, there's no room for mistakes because when you need to walk or step off the bike, it will be really tough. But yeah, it's for sure. It's also a short lap, almost, yeah, same amount of climbing, so just trying to be smooth, that's the goal.
Fantastic performance from Reef in the women's race. Anna Spielmann of Highbike takes the victory. Congratulations all round. Let's take a look at the women's result. Anna Spielmann wins in a World Championship jersey ahead of Wiedenroth, with Katrin Sternemann behind.
It was really tricky because it was really slippery, especially with the gravel on the trails. It's like really slippery, and I also slipped out once. But it was a really cool race today.
Time now for the podium. First of all, our Suntero Whole Shot Awards, Wiedenroth and Tabaki. Here's our women's podium. Spielmann from Wiedenroth and Sternemann. Let's take a look at the Women's World Cup standings. Wiedenroth still top of the leaderboards. Let's move on to the men's podium. Reef takes the first one of the season ahead of Tabaki. And in the standings, it's Tabaki still leading by 17 points ahead of Theo Scham. We move on now to the second qualification race of the weekend. As ever, the race will be held in the opposite direction, offering the riders completely different challenges and obstacles. This is Adrien Cuellar. He takes the pole position. The course is pretty fast and quite easy, although there's a pretty tough climb which I like, and it's where we could make the difference. I really liked it. Good feelings for the race later today. The new bike is really good. I'm happy with it. So we keep pushing and we try and take a podium finish. On to the women's race now. And it's Katrin Sternemann who takes the pole position. Consistent comeback. The sunny island of Sardinia is giving us another beautiful day, but strong winds are blowing, forcing a slight delay in the morning's qualification race start. Here's the top 10 qualified riders. Again, 3 women line up amongst them. Garibo. This is Reef. Spielmann. And race 2 is underway. Reef with a very fast start. Ahead of Cuellar, he takes the lead. And the battle is on between the two of them. Gaining a little bit of margin. Ahead of the third place rider, Garibo there in the black. Tabaki behind, and Scham. Let's take a look here at the Suntero Whole Shot. Reef and Wiedenroth, the two specialised enduro teammates in both categories. Back to the action now. Garibo's now in 5th place. Reef is in the lead. He's increasing his advantage. looking very, very good. This is Cuellar. Consistent pace, feeling comfortable on this track. You can see the way he's gliding through these little twists and turns. Tabaki in third. He's thinking about the overall standings. He needs to make the most out of this race. Behind them, Sham, Garibo, still fighting for the next position. And this is Lucas Dender. He's now in 6th place. This is Reef, setting the fastest time on lap 2, securing the Magneti Morelli Power Lap Awards. There we are, confirmation of that power lap for Reef. Look at the way he works the bike up through the rocks. Urged on by the appreciative fans there, really impressed. Tabaki now in 2nd. We are in the wheel. Oh, this is getting tight between these two. And now Cuellar gets into 2nd in the hardest section of the track. Garibo goes through. He looks good up through that rock garden. This is Andrea Pavanello. He's riding with Tabaki's bike from last year. Really demanding through there. Back to Sterneman in the women's race, leading. Looking good in this race this afternoon. Looking really strong. Ahead of the champion, the German champion, Wiedenroth. She's good on these technical sections. Bouncing away through, overtaking Sterneman now. This is the world champion in 3rd. Solid, consistent pace. Working those shoulders, letting the bike glide. Here's Joris Reef. Can he get himself up this section? Oh, he's off the bike. These e-bikes can do most things, but not everything. Here's Cuellar. He needs to push hard. Trying to get himself to the top. Can he make it? No, he's off the bike as well. This area of the track is really hurting Tabaki. Sham getting closer. Just take a look at the line he's taking through here. Slightly different to the Italian, looks smoother. This is Garibo, enjoying the track. Not his perfect day, but taking some air. This is Sterneman. Confirmation, she takes the women's Magneti Morelli Power Lap on lap number 4 of 11. Leading again now. Wiedenroth not putting her under pressure right now. Neither does Spielman. She's behind in 3rd place. Seems to be just enjoying this particular course. This is Sonia Rodriguez in 4th place. The Swiss champion flying today and throughout the weekend. Reef is looking good in this men's race. Cuellar, though, refusing to give up. Rocketing through that section of the course. And Sham and Tabaki battling for the podium now. The end of race 2. Joris Reef with the wheelie takes the double after Spa-Francorchamps back in 2023. Cuellar secures 2nd place like in Romania. It was lots of fun, very intense at the beginning, a nice battle with Mirko, then it went well. I tried to make my race as I could. I'm very happy. I started without pushing hard, tried to find my pace and that went well. I tried to make no mistakes over there at the top as this could give me some margin. Then I made my race. That was good in the end. Here's the men's results. Reef from Cuellar from Sham. Katrin Sterneman takes her first win at WES. Her best result was 2nd place in 2022 in Barcelona. Let's hear from the winners.
For me, it was hard. I had to fight really hard by myself to keep the distance to Sofia and Anna, but I'm super happy. My first victory. Had to wait quite a long time for this, but finally I made it, and it's nice to win.
What about you?
Yeah, it was also hard for me, but yeah, at some point I saw Katrin somewhere riding there, and I thought she's probably on the lead. I was not sure, and that was a good motivation to keep on pushing. But yeah, it was tough. Like the rocks, like 4 times I made it up, but then I started struggling, and I just took care of my bike, just stayed safe. Yeah, the spectators up there and the staff was amazing. They helped me, so I made it up.
Here's confirmation of the women's results. Katrin Sternemann wins ahead of Wiedenroth and Spielmann. Let's take a look at our Santero whole shot winners, the teammates from Specialized. Sternemann and her husband Reeve took the Magneti Morelli Czech Star Power Lap Awards. Here's our Day 2 women's podium. Let's take a look at the women's standings after that round. Wiedenroth still on the top of the leaderboard, ahead of Spielmann and Bertoni. Here's our men's podium, Reeve, Cuellar and Charm. Today, Tabaki off the podium this time, receives the leader's jersey. He's still got the lead by 14 points with 1 race left next week. The battle is still wide open. Let's take a look at that. Tabaki just ahead of Charm and Reef. All the celebrations. Hope you've enjoyed the action. Next week, WES stays in Italy and gets to Massa Marittima trail area in Tuscany. A unique scenario for the final one-shot season finale and the awaited awards ceremony. We're looking forward to seeing you there for the final race of the season. Bye for now.